Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game.
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
Artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
On today's podcast, we talk about which celebrity would be best to protect the president if he came under attack. What is the thing you still enjoy to this day that came from your childhood? And lastly, we have a board game draft. But first, we have a guest, Adam Carter. What are you drinking?
Hello. Pleasure to be here, boys. Today, I'm drinking something brand new, even to me. It is called The Beast. Monster
Nice.
turned 21, and they made an alcoholic beverage.
It was only a matter of time.
You know, I've
It
been
was.
wanting to try those, but I haven't tried them yet.
I think they're only in like Florida and Tennessee right now. Like they're kind of skipping over us, but whatever. Andrew Mullis, what are you drinking?
Because I didn't really want to go to the store today. Ben, what are you drinking?
Oh, Drew, we're almost sister wives. I went Kentucky Mule, so I went Buffalo Trace and ginger beer.
Hell yeah.
Madison, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a Long Island iced tea tonight,
Damn.
Nice.
and it's delicious.
Classy.
Yes, some bougie. Travis, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Creature Comforts Tropicalia. It's an IPA. It's from Athens, Georgia, and it's wonderful.
Thanks for that clarification.
Athens, United
Greece.
States. I have literally no way to segue this.
Wow, has that stopped you before?
I was about to say, you haven't had a segue that I've heard so far.
Travis,
I don't
can
even
you
know what we're
defend
doing first
Your
again.
drink choice? Can you defend your drink choice?
No, I can't. But you know who can? Guys, which celebrity, not their characters, but the actual person, which celebrity would be best to protect the president if said president came under attack? Who's got thoughts? Who's got people?
I'm going first.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple backups as usual, but I don't want to go with like the flashy muscle like Arnold Schwarzenegger or the ones that look impressive. I want somebody with real world experience. I want somebody who's been in the thick of it, who's done some things that are maybe less kind in the public eye and has some things in his past that maybe he's not the most proud of, but has turned his life around, but is still a badass. And I'm going Danny Trejo.
Yes.
Man, if you read his backstory, it is just a mess. But he consistently comes out as like bad guys in his movies. He's a huge badass. All the tattoos usually is portrayed as like a dude with like knife skills and wielding guns and that kind of thing. And I feel like he's probably done that in real life if you read some of the stuff about him. So that's going to be my pick for defending the president, is somebody who in real life has kind of been through the shit and has the muscle experience.
Nice. Okay, I'll jump in. All right, so I kind of started with the same way you did, Drew. I listed a bunch of big jock muscle guys, and then I didn't like any of those answers, so I went with something a little different. Started thinking I want somebody that will defend the president, and for me that's not just a big giant wall in front of him. That's somebody who's going to get him out of danger repeatedly, like always get him out of danger. So I went with the greatest illusionist of all time, David Copperfield, because the enemy thinks they're shooting at the president, and then all of a sudden they're shooting at a white tiger or a mirror or the ace of spades.
Don't shoot the tiger.
And I think that's a felony. They're protected.
Yeah, exactly. Enemy's screwed. Shot a tiger. Now you're going to jail.
You're under arrest.
So yeah, greatest illusionist of all time, David Copperfield is my answer.
So I think I don't love that answer because I think you definitely need to have someone who has a documented history in combat, is skilled with a firearm. He's got a calming leader-like presence, just oozes this just greatness, great communication skills, great decision-making skills, and their keen observation skills allow them to recognize when a mistake has been made and turn them into happy little trees. Bob Ross is the best served in the military for 20 years.
He was a drill instructor.
Still served in the military for 20 years. It was in Alaska. And
Okay, let's calm down then.
I feel like I just was in an interview. Like I just read his resume.
yeah, in a fantastic one at that. Bob Ross would be the best person to calmly, quickly, and efficiently get the president out of any sort of danger. Period. The end.
That took such a turn that I was not expecting. I thought
this
we were
is
on
somebody-
the same page for a minute. I have a feeling Rick was too, because we were both nodding our heads.
You've listened to the podcast. You should know I'm about to take a hard left.
I've never heard your podcast once.
That's fair.
Lies. Total lies.
He's heard it twice.
But no, I mean, I think you were halfway right. Like the description was very, very accurate. You know, very trained in combat, completely. You know, is very well skilled in firearms, is not afraid of danger, things like that. The answer is so clear to me, and you can call it a cliche answer. I really don't care. But we all know that Keanu Reeves is the best because he does all the stuff. You see him in John Wick. He doesn't. You know, he might not go killing a bunch of people like he does. But he does, he's doing all sorts of like shooting competitions and things like that. He does all of his own stunts, so he's well trained and stuff like that. It's just simple to me.
Yeah, actually, yeah. When he was in his prime, he did. He's not doing a lot of his stunts now, but when he was in his prime, he did a lot of his own stunts, and he did a lot of his own shooting too.
Yeah.
He still competes in shooting competitions,
dude.
And
yeah.
As far as John Wick goes, I'm pretty sure he still does all of that, like the gun work.
All right, Rick.
I appreciate where we tried to go. I think there was a lot of good ideas. You know, I like the idea of Keanu Reeves, but that's not the attack on the president is not going to be a shootout scenario like that. And I appreciate Travis. I appreciate trying to have our happy little accidents. And it's just going to be our little secret, because when the president is attacked, you want it to be our secret. And so I appreciate that as well. But no one has named the person who was going to go that extra mile to make sure the president is safe. And no, Ben, as much as we don't turn our back on family, that's not where we're going.
Rick has got to sneak in some sort of Fast and Furious reference every.
But if you name this, I have a backup, and if you name him, I'm going to freak out. So,
okay, you need the person who's literally going to do whatever it takes to make sure the president is safe. And so for that, there's only one option. You also, and before we even get there, you need to look at this person and be like, do I really want to go up against them? So like tattoos on the face, maybe, yes. Scare some people away. This guy might bite my ear off if I go for it. So give me former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, to defend the president.
Can you say that like Mike Tyson?
No, I can't. I appreciate you, but I even spent some of the day today trying to get the voice, but I just
that's what I love about you, Rick, the commitment.
All right, so we have 5 very different answers.
I think I have really some good ones. Like I don't think there's a wrong answer technically in the book. I will say, Travis, if I'm thinking about Bob Ross,
peak Bob Ross. Peak.
What's the difference?
when he was
But we didn't.
in the
but he wasn't
military.
famous
It
when
doesn't
he
matter.
was.
No. It doesn't matter. Their
Bob
peak
Ross.
famous, peak skill,
Mm.
their peak physical.
So when he was retired and painting,
I have an argument
And
with that. Peak Bob
smoking-
Ross is when he was a
Because you
painter
know,
for me.
he was.
we
just
don't know for sure.
It's not.
blitzed out of his mind.
It's not peak famous. It's just their peak. Whenever they would be best to protect the president, their peak physical form to protect the president. Like Danny Trejo right now would not be a really good person to protect the president because he's like 86. That's not true, but he's old. Same with David Copperfield. Same with Mike Tyson. Like
dead.
peak physical form.
Mike Tyson would go and try to grab the president and would grab like, the president's aide or something.
I am worried that Mike Tyson might
is-
kill the president on his own.
Not the
accord.
smartest man in the world.
You don't have to be smart to protect the president. You have to just protect the president.
Nope.
Fair.
Nope, you have to be smart.
Oh, he is.
No. You got to be smart.
So, Rick, you made an interesting point earlier, and I wanted to point it out because I thought this is where you were going. You said it's not necessarily going to be a gun battle, like a shooting battle,
Right.
With the president. I think you're right. If someone's going to try to take out the president, throw a nuclear bomb at him or something, like while he's
That
sitting on the
escalated
shitter in the
quickly.
White House.
Nobody
So
can protect that.
So the T-Rex, is that who you're gonna pick?
no, my guy makes the enemy think that the president's sitting on the shitter in the White House when he's actually in Milwaukee because he's fucking David Copperfield and he illusioned that the president was there. So president protected.
I don't hate that.
It's not the
Yeah.
worst.
You had much worse.
I actually,
Yes.
I really like this one.
because at first I was like, "There's no way. There's no way David Cop." Oh, you know what? That actually that tracks.
Yeah,
Has
that
he-
last argument might have turned me.
Wait,
personally.
but has he performed that stunt yet? Is there evidence? And I don't know David Copperfield. Maybe he has, but
He made
I-
the Empire State Building disappear.
It's
Oh,
true.
okay.
I don't know all of
these
his
things.
tricks.
I don't know these things.
That was-
I don't know
no,
all of
I
his
think that's
tricks
correct.
either. But as the world's greatest illusionist for the
He
modern
doesn't
day,
reveal his secrets.
truth. The star power of Keanu could throw me off too, because the enemy could see him and be like, "Ooh, give me your autograph," and then bam, shot him.
I feel like Keanu would be good to help you get to the president. Like if you weren't already there.
Hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you were stuck in a shootout, I guess he's the obvious answer.
Yeah, of the people we've chosen for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe
My-
Danny second, but
Yeah.
You know who the real answer is? Kim Kardashian.
Truth.
Because the
So-
money and power and actual bodyguards that she has around her probably have a better chance of getting the president out of danger than
Dude, that
anyone else.
If we're taking it there, I'm not trying to get us canceled, so maybe edit this out. But give me Tom Cruise and the entire Legion of Scientology.
You're not wrong, Rick. You're not wrong.
they're all one person.
I thought you were gonna go Kanye because that crazy motherfucker will just
Oh, that would be
run
good, too.
right into battle.
So I actually, when I was choosing my list, I tried to search like craziest celebrities of all time. Kanye and Tom Cruise both showed up in the list because if you're really wanting to protect the president, you've got to have power, you've got to have ability, you got to have wealth, and you got to be
Yes.
just a bit fucking crazy.
I mean,
Change
but
my
just a
vote.
bit,
So I don't hate it.
Right, just a bit, not full.
I don't.
not jumping on couches.
Well, you don't know that.
They may have
Sometimes
to
it may
jump
take
on
that.
couches in the Oval Office.
Hmm.
That might come into play.
You got to flip them over for cover.
That's different.
I'm shocked no one said Bruce Wayne, but it's fine.
I had Bruce Lee as a backup, but he was like 5 down.
Wait,
Yeah.
Bruce Lane?
Wayne,
Bruce.
Wait,
Bruce
Wayne,
Wayne.
sorry.
Yeah,
Why-
celebrity.
Why?
It's-
Why?
You've seen the
Why did he-
documentaries, the Batman documentary.
I'm back on board. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, Rick, you know Gotham City, the one that's like kind
Right,
of close to
right, yeah,
Chicago
yeah.
in the real world.
All right,
I
guys,
didn't
guys.
either. That's
Yes.
The president is
Okay.
under attack. Who's gonna protect them?
Fuck.
Are we
Yeah,
all?
probably.
Is anyone willing? Anyone willing to leave their camp? Or do we want to vote someone out?
I gotta jump out and get rid of fucking Bob Ross, man. I just can't do it.
I don't
just
think you
doesn't-
can.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'd like to see you try
yeah.
to get rid of Bob Ross.
He never even saw battle when he was in the military, and I'm still convinced that peak form Bob Ross is the Bob Ross that we all know, where he was an extraordinary painter. His abilities to paint outweigh his abilities for
Let
the
me
military.
paint you this.
Ooh,
picture.
that's a good point,
Mm.
Travis. That peak form Bob Ross might not have even been his
That
military
perm.
service.
that perm.
Ken
But he
Supple.
still had the military training in that peak form.
But he wouldn't have wanted to use it. He was
If he had to protect the president, he
Wait,
would.
wait, wait. Also,
smoking
we
weed
need to-
and doing painting.
what kind of military training? He could have
Yeah.
been a cook. So
He was not. He was, a drill instructor.
He was a drill instructor.
Yeah, but so cooks still have drill instructors. Just because you're a drill instructor doesn't mean you're peak military. It just
Those
means
are those
you're
eggs.
10%. It just
Get
means
those
you're the
burgers
top
on the fryer.
10%. And since you're saying drill instructor, I'm going to assume we mean Marines.
I believe it was the army.
Oh, then that doesn't mean he was good at anything. That means he could have been a good plumber. And so I need to know what his job was.
You
know what? I'm on board
did
too.
well.
I vote against Bob Ross.
Yeah.
God damn it.
At the end of the day, Bob Ross sees the bullet coming. He's like, "Look at this happy little bullet coming towards the
He'll
president."
take his
Oh,
take
oh,
his
it hit
brush
him.
and paint it
Happy little
away.
accident.
Or if Biden gets shot, he's going to make it a happy little accident and make it look like he's not dead and it's just a tattoo or a pimple.
Yeah.
Let's get some pink and reds and make this blood.
I almost just for the sake of the joke at this point wish Bernie Sanders had won so we could really call it Weekend at Bernie's.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. Fine. Bob Ross is out. If I can't have Bob Ross out of this list, I'd probably go Danny Trejo.
I'm okay with that.
I was thinking about leaving camp because Rick did bring up a good point. It's not going to be a gun battle. And I was going to jump on Ben's camp.
Who was Ben's
I-
again?
David Copperfield with the he's not
No,
even,
I don't love that.
it's not
The illusionist argument, though, because like he said, if it's going to be a nuclear bomb, he'll make it seem like the president's,
Well,
First of
that-
all,
it's-
it's not going to be a nuclear bomb. It's going to be like a kidnapping. So you have your one defense as an illusionist, and then once they get past it, what else are you going to do?
they
Like,
accidentally
dude.
kidnapped the illusionist instead.
No,
Yeah.
I can't go
The
illusionist. I'm voting
switcheroo. The
illusionist out.
switcheroo. They put the president in a bag and they get home and it's a bag of puppies. Like that's the little switcheroo.
How many movies have you seen where they do stuff like that?
It's a bag of puppies. What sadistic asshole is giving the kidnappers a bag of puppies? You know what? The president is more important than this entire bag of adorable puppy dogs.
That's a fair point.
He's gonna Indiana Jones that shit.
I'll take a tie with Trejo.
Why is this bag so wiggly? Oh fuck, it's puppies.
well,
not
there's
the
five
president.
of us, so if
Yeah, yours got voted out.
well, I,
but
know-
he
I,
still
well,
gets
that-
the
I
vote,
still
though.
get an opinion. I still get a vote. It's just not going
No,
to be
you
for
don't-
Bob
you don't
Ross. Listen, this is our podcast,
Oh, we will kick you the fuck out.
And you're just along for the ride.
bitch.
Is that what you were gonna say?
I didn't have to. It was implied.
Nice.
So Danny Trejo, David Copperfield, Keanu Neal, Mike Tyson. I was gonna vote for Danny Trejo. Adam, you were considering leaving Keanu for David, and then that kind of
Yeah.
puts Rick in a pickle between David and Danny.
No, I'm going
Pickle.
Danny. I refuse for David to be
Okay,
the.
I'll
I
lose
like
to
that.
Danny. I'll lose to Danny.
I'm really glad you guys decided because I was willing to jump ship for Copperfield. So I'll take the I'll take the W. I'll take the
Don't do it
W.
anyway. Just throw it all up.
Just to fuck it up.
No one. If I don't talk,
I-
maybe they'll
I
get to me
care
last.
exactly. Yep. I care about wins.
All right. So Danny Trejo. Just so you know, if you're listening, if the president's under attack, it's your job.
Find him.
Find him. Find him. That reminds me of one of my childhood joys.
Oh,
Nice way to work it.
I don't know where this is going, but I don't like it.
Guys, this next segment, we're not going to decide on a winner for this one. This is just just to learn, just to get to know each other a little bit better. Let our listeners learn a little bit about us. And I want to know what's the thing you still do to this day that brings you like that childhood enjoyment, something from your childhood that's just like, I get so much satisfaction out of doing this, and nothing will ever change that. I want to learn. Who wants to share? Who wants the sharing? Who wants the sharing ball?
This right here,
Say what it is.
my childhood Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the original one from when I was probably born, because I'm a young one, and I still have all the games. I plug that in at least once a month and tell my wife to leave me alone.
Nice.
I
like it.
What kind of feelings does it make you feel? Take me where you go.
Rick.
I want to know.
Travis, I didn't agree to therapy. Okay.
All I know is all the things that I don't like about being adult go away
Perfect.
for
All right. Best
12 hours playing.
favorite vintage game on that console. Go.
Oh, it's got to be. It's a tough time. I'm a Mario fan
Sure.
through and through, but I have to go with the Yoshi's Island
Nice.
Mario, where you're like you got Baby Yoshi on the back. So anytime you get hit, you have like a 10-second up to a 30-second timer to get Mario back on your back, or else you die.
Yeah,
it's a solid one.
Solid game. I'll go next. Yeah, I own Yoshi's Island too, and I have definitely busted it out sometime in the last couple of years.
There's a Yoshi's Island too.
You're hilarious.
I know.
So for me, I had a few things, but we'll get to the extras later. Mine was pretty easy though, man. Thing that I do now that take me back to childhood joys more than anything else, and I'll lose myself for hours doing this, man. And that's building Legos. I have an extreme Lego collection. It was sitting in my parents' basement for years. A couple of years ago, when COVID hit, I went and grabbed it, brought it back to my house, and I'd say once every other month, I bust out my box of Legos, which is the size, those boxes where you put, like moving boxes for like clothes. I don't know what you call them, like where you hang clothes in them. That's the size of my Lego box. Yeah, man. I mean, like I'm getting my nieces and nephews involved in Legos, and it just brings me so much joy.
I'll piggyback off that a little bit. Ben, not only do I agree with you about the Legos, building them, I've recently had my son, who's 3, start to not actually build Legos because he's 3, but like start to get him interested in it. And I took our giant tub of Legos from my childhood and I poured them out on the floor. And yes, building them brings a lot of satisfaction, but sifting through them, finding the exact part that you're looking for, that you can spend like 20 minutes just to find this one tiny little piece to make your plane or your tank or whatever you're building just like exactly the way you want it. That to me is so cathartic and satisfying, and I can get lost in a bin of Legos for hours just sifting through looking for the right piece. And maybe one day we should just combine all of our Legos and have a Lego party, because I have like 3 tubs of Legos now, and it's pretty great.
Stop it. I started collecting Legos again.
Yeah, same. They're fucking expensive. Somebody else go.
Holy shit.
Stop it.
What? Isn't he at Carnival? Where are
Oh my. This just got spicy, gentlemen.
Danny, is Brittany also what?
Hello.
Hi, Brittany.
All I know is it's been like 3 years, 4 years, if not longer, since I've seen Danny, and I see a picture of him pop up on the screen with his shirt on.
A great reintroduction, right?
Just how I remember him.
It's pretty normal, honestly.
It's kind of par for the course at this point.
Yeah, the only thing missing now is Drew with his shirt off, apparently. So
No, it's not shirt off. It's just how the buttons are undone for Drew.
Danny, we're talking about childhood happiness. What's something from your childhood that just makes you happy?
Battle Pong.
nice.
Yep.
It's all set up and ready to go. Guys,
Oh.
come over.
It is. I've seen it. It's beautiful.
Just live slightly closer.
That's fair.
A little bit.
I'm 8 minutes from Adam, so I'll teach Adam the game.
There you go.
Mine is, and I kind of have an analog for this nowadays, Scholastic book fairs.
Ooh.
When you would
That's a
go into the
good
library,
one.
go into the library, and they'd have like the book people would come in and set it all up, and you could buy, books and whatever. And then they had like the little erasers and pens and all the different shit you could get. But
Bookmarks.
nowadays, it's me as an adult just going to a bookstore and doing the exact same thing, because they don't just have books at any of those places. They've got toys and games and music and that kind of thing. So that for me is one of my favorite pastimes, is to go and like see if there's a book I haven't read yet, or just walk around and see what's there for me to partake in.
Pop out with like a brand new Corvette picture.
Nice. Oh, the
Yep.
calendars.
Yes.
The calendars.
I remember I would get so many books and never read any of them because,
I still can't read.
yeah, I read once.
I never bought books at Scholastic
invented
book
reading.
fairs. It was bookmarks and
Thank you.
calendars and, like Drew said, erasers.
And the little troll toppers.
Oh yeah, pencil toppers. Yeah.
So I for me, I mean, obviously, like the go-to one is video games, but I think on a deeper, just want to learn level, to me, the height of childhood was at an all-you-can-eat buffet, because I'm a fat kid at heart.
Yeah.
And so for me, the thing I still do, anytime little, CC's or whatever your insert pizza chain buffet is here, or Chinese buffet, that's where I'm
Golden
looking
Corral.
for childhood
Golden
nostalgia.
Corral. Ryan's.
Did you guys ever go to Ryan's? Wasn't
Ryan's,
Ryan's?
yeah,
Ryan's
Or Golden
Steakhouse.
Corral.
Ryan's was just a step above Golden Corral.
That's
Oh,
right.
was it?
Oh yeah, it was the
Just-
fancy. It was
just
the
a
fancy
bit.
Golden Corral.
The fancy buffet place.
That's right.
Oh,
Rick, do you view like the buffet versus the all you can eat as different categories? Because you had like the what was that Wild Wings spot that we always went to? It was like for $15, unlimited
Buff-
wings.
Buffalo's over by Six Flags over Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
so that's
Buffalo's Cafe.
that's a completely different thing.
They're one of my accounts now.
That was Bash night.
Yeah,
Dude,
that-
Bash Night. I miss
that's
Bash
just
Night.
there happened to be a deal on wings versus a actual buffet, not a restaurant that just happened to have a deal.
I mean, would you consider a salad bar a buffet?
I would,
Yeah.
but
Or a bad buffet.
yes,
But
a
a
buffet
buffet.
that the food eats, but a
buffet
buffet
of-
nonetheless.
You can just
Sadness.
fill your plate
buffet.
with bacon bits.
Turns into a game of find the bacon.
That's right.
Is or like revolving sushi. You ever been to any
It's
of
got
those?
more like a sushi train. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, like sushi at a gas station. Yeah.
Kroger
Nope.
sushi.
No.
No, there's restaurants, Ben. You go and they literally have a train
I'm aware.
conveyor belt, and it's amazing.
No, you're Ben.
Oh, there's one of those little Travis
Hey-o.
thingies.
Yeah, bad segues. Those are my childhood. No.
That's your life now.
Speaking of bad segues, damn it. You guys wait. Do you guys need another beer?
Yes.
Who wants to
Yes.
draft?
Ha!
Ha! I did
Ah!
it! I did it!
Not terrible.
You-
Not
terrible.
Boom!
Today's episode is brought to you by Rocket Guitar Repair. Is your guitar beat up, dented, or is there dirt from the 70s still under the controls? Well, you're in luck. At Rocket Guitar Repair, Ray works on everything from acoustic and electric guitars to bass guitars, banjos, mandolins. If it has strings, Ray can fix it. With over 50 years playing, repairing, and building guitars, Rocket Guitar Repair can get your guitar repaired rocket quick. Call Rocket Guitar Repair at 678-400-3062 or visit rocketguitarrepair.com.
Guys, board games. We all love them. They're great. But I think we need to start claiming them as our own. Thank you, Danny, for the penis on the sharing of screens. I love it. And that's why you're going last. But so in order for us to create our best team of board games, we're going to draft them as you would an NFL team or a fantasy football team or whatever. We're going to have a draft, but instead of people, we're going to do board games. I randomized the order and then added Danny at the end because he came in late. So the order is going to be Ben, Adam, me, who's Travis, Andrew, Rick, and Danny. Will do the snake method. So Ben will start, Danny will end. And then for the next round, Danny will start and Ben will end. And we'll continue until each of us has 5 board games. Everyone understand it? Everyone good? Yeah, I will say we intentionally did not predefine what a board game is. So there might be some questionable picks here. And the person making the pick will have, I don't know, 15 to 20 seconds to try to argue that it's a board game or not and try to convince us. So with that, Benjamin Trimmer, you are on the clock.
Ooh, first pick. All right, so keeping descriptions quick because we've got a lot of picks to go through. Number 1 pick overall is a game that most of us probably own, and it's always a great go-to game I've played my entire life and still play to this day, and I'm going with Clue.
I hate you that Clue is the first pick of this draft.
That's such a Ben pick.
I hate you.
Rick, it's okay. There's more left for us. It's fine.
Ben gets all versions of Clue. Adam.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it off the board. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, is that your pick?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried to be Travis. It didn't work.
We only need one, Travis.
Yeah, there's too much of me in the world as it is. I'm going to make a pick that I feel like I have to make. It might not be the best board game, but I feel like as someone...
No. Oh, my God.
It's me. I have to do it. I'm picking Monopoly.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
I'm so ashamed of this draft.
What should have been the first pick of this draft...
Yep, do it.
Send it for me, Drew.
Thank you,
Rick. Drew.
Thank you.
It should have been the first pick. Are you freaking kidding me?
That was literally my second one after Monopoly.
Literally my second one as well.
No, bullshit. Second one. I
never played it.
None of you are invited to my second wedding because of Clue and Sorry.
No. I get to be best man. We already established that.
No, yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
go ahead. And Drew, thank you for getting us back in the realm of sanity.
I'll bring Risk to your.
Since you took Risk, give me Axis and Allies as my first pick, please. Which is the more complicated Risk.
Yep.
That's
Clue.
Danny, what board game are you picking?
Battleship.
Nice.
I like
100%.
it.
That's a great one.
Okay.
Play it consistently. They have the app version now. That's how Brittany and I, or my wife and I, decide all of.
And then Danny,
all of
you
our
get 2 picks in a row.
Yeah, you get to go again.
2 picks. Oh, gosh. All right. So Battleship, and then I'm gonna go with Candyland as my number 2.
Like it.
Candyland is my number 2.
I don't necessarily think this pick should go this high, but just in the format of the snake
it's not going to get back to you. It won't get back to you. You need it.
So give me Catan as my number 2 pick.
Fuck you, Rick.
Is it C or K? Is it C?
C-A-T-A-N.
C-A-T-A-N.
Yes, give me that.
I hate you, Rick.
Sorry.
All right, Drew.
It's going to be a while before I pick again.
Yeah. I think just for replayability, I'm gonna stick with the strategic.
Don't do it.
Version. I'm gonna go Stratego.
Damn it!
I
love that game so much.
It's so good.
I'm gonna stick with my classics. Just go chess.
Nice, good pick.
Yep.
Just gotta go easy. Gotta go.
I thought that'd be my 4th round pick, but I'm glad you went out there and got it.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with the exact same game, just ever so slightly different to make Rick more angry. I'm going to go with Trouble.
I'm okay
Getting
with
into trouble.
Trouble's a good 2nd round pick.
It's the exact same thing as Sorry.
But Trouble's so good because you get that like tactical, like amazing feedback of like when you like pop the
when
thing
you
in the
pop
At least
center
you're
with the
staying.
dice.
At least
Oh, I
you
love
and
that.
Ben are probably going to stay on brand, and I know my picks are going to make it back to me.
Yep.
I just need to worry about
That'll
Drew and
help.
Travis.
Yep. Because Rick, your next one won't make it to you. I'm picking
It
it.
probably won't. It probably won't.
So my on brand is games that require kind of a puzzling mind. So as far as this next one, I'm taking it and all of its expansions. I'm taking Carcassonne.
What?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you
I
have
don't know if I
had your-
spelled that right, but I don't know what that is, so that's fine.
What is
Yeah.
Carcassonne?
How have you never played Carcassonne? And no, you did not even
heard
get
of
close
it.
to that. All right, and then number 3, third round, first pick. I'm going with a game that I play a lot of beach trips, a lot of family trips, and I'm going with Trivial Pursuit.
I do like Trivial Pursuit. Maybe not in the third. Let me mark these off my list.
My
Adam, third pick.
my third round to take it off is going to be Checkers.
Classic.
Checkers is a good one.
Can't be bad at that one. I'm going with another ancient game, maybe even Greek or Roman or
Get it? Yes, please. Yes. Yes.
I'm going Pente.
Yes.
Yes. Got it. I got 3 of my top 5. I'm so excited.
God, every day in Latin.
Exactly. I got out of a test for beating Mr.
Pente.
Cancer
Nice.
Dude,
and Pente.
All right,
I did
all right.
too, man. He was big on that.
Let's go.
You better take them in 3 and 4 because if it gets back to
Yeah,
me,
I know,
Drew,
I know,
it's gone. It's gone.
I'm gonna throw. I'm still going for replayability. We're going Scrabble.
Ooh, good one.
Classic.
Ouch.
Good
I was
one.
going to take that next year.
Give me Ticket to Ride.
God damn it, Rick! I thought that
Yeah.
was gonna be a sleeper. I thought it was
Nope,
gonna be a
sure
sleeper.
wasn't. Sure
Fuck.
wasn't.
I didn't know anybody else had played that game.
Yep, that's a common, you don't really need to pay attention kind of game. Give me that one.
I'm gonna
Danny.
go with
You get 2.
it's not only the best cereal in the world, it's also the game of life.
Good pick. Good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Solid third round pick.
And then I'm willing to fight on this one, but
Yep.
Jenga.
No,
Jenga's a board game.
no, it's
I'm
not.
gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you,
it
and here's
create-
why. They're all individual boards.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And we're
No,
right.
taking
'cause
Clue as the
Jenga's on
first
my
pick
list.
is the dumbest thing we've ever heard.
Yeah, nice try, Rick. All your games are like 5 years old or less. You got to get some experience in there. How is Jenga a board game? There's no board.
Wait.
They're
You know
all
when World War
boards.
II happened, right, Ben?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Okay.
You know when World War II
Enough
happened?
enough with the pick shaming. Hold on. Let's talk about Jenga. Jenga is a board game because each individual piece is itself a board.
I'm okay
Then-
with Jenga. I'll
Then
allow
my
it.
favorite game is cabinet building.
That's like
Well,
saying 52
that's-
card pickup is 52 boards of pickup.
No, those aren't boards. Those are made of
Ben,
wood.
I don't appreciate that you already picked my last one, which is pickup sticks. So I don't appreciate you coming at me like that.
All right, so we have we're kind of halfway. We got 3
Here's-
that are okay.
I'll
Hold
give
on,
Jenga.
hold on.
I'll give Jenga.
Before I give you Jenga, if I'm being as much as I enjoy the game, I don't think I can come around to Jenga because it's the same thing I have against someone picking a card game.
Here's where I'm at. I haven't picked any games based on just a basic deck of cards because there's like a billion of those, and you can tailor that deck of cards. For Jenga, the pieces are specifically designed
Okay.
for that one specific game.
You
And at
convinced me. I'm on
At
board.
this point in time, I'll
Okay.
consider that a board game.
I'm on
I
board.
really and I want to fight for 52 card games because there are some on my list that I really want. But for right now, just because we're not having a fight over it,
I guess. Okay.
I like that.
Specifically, if it's got specifically designed pieces and is meant to be played on a flat surface, is kind of where I'm at.
Okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I actually, Drew, you just kind of convinced me. Travis, I don't like your argument that it's a bunch of different boards, but Danny, when you put all the pieces together, it creates the board. And you, in the start of the game, there is a board, and even though it falls down, you've created a board from the start. So I'm actually going to switch. I actually am okay with Jenga now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's how you approach the like.
Danny,
is
you've
the-
already gotten it.
Danny, you've won.
Don't oversell it.
But
Don't
don't-
oversell it.
Shoot yourself in the foot on this one.
Yeah.
I really
Don't.
want
Yeah.
more. It's like,
Rick.
is a game the basis? Like, are you starting from having a flat surface to which to plan, or are you creating the flat surface from there? And that's what Jenga is.
Just
You're
because he kept going
creating
out.
the game off of a
Yeah.
flat surface.
This
And
is
that's
like
why
Shark
Jenga
Tank.
works.
And I'm out. You've lost.
He's
all
the
funding.
only person to argue with a yes. So.
I'm literally losing my own funding.
Rick, what's your next pick?
I was hoping we would let Danny keep going because I was wrestling with my next pick. But just in case, give me Scotland Yard as my next pick.
Nice.
All right, Drew. This might be where you need to make the pick, by the way.
I got 3 that I'm kind of iffy on. Give me Backgammon.
No, fuck
Nice.
you.
Nice, Drew.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did it. I went there.
I like it. I like it.
Such an ass.
Is it with a D? I think it's with a D.
Nope, that's right.
No, there's no D.
No, that's
You
correct.
spelled half of the games wrong anyway. Who cares?
That's fine.
That's
I
fair.
can't spell. I'm gonna get. I'll take Mastermind.
Ooh,
Fuck you!
nice.
That was my backup.
Nice.
Holy
Good
shit.
one.
Oh,
Wow.
Good one.
Ah,
God, Mastermind. What a great game.
such a good game.
Adam.
all right. Well, it was on my list. I got to bring it up. I'm going to argue that Hungry Hungry Hippos is a board game.
Yep.
All
I'm
out.
on board.
Yep.
Oh,
Hundo P.
100%.
I'm in with you.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
since my 2 with Backgammon and Mastermind were taken, fuck.
It's okay. You got Clue.
Shut up.
You got a clue.
I'm happy with my Clue pick.
I've got a raging Clue.
I
Let's
am
follow your
going
Clue.
with-
Shouldn't follow. Spilled a bunch of
All
clue
right, so somebody who is a huge movie buff and gets to incorporate movies into a board game, I'm going to go with Seen It.
Okay.
And then, all right, last one. You know, it's really funny because this was talked about in the chat the other day, but it actually was probably my top 3 childhood game of all time. I'm going Mousetrap.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You might have to come back to me on this.
You have
not how it
15
works.
seconds ready to go.
15 seconds.
Nice. Got him.
I'm gonna argue Mexican Train.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's a-
No,
it's a
I'm
dot-
saying no
All right, I'm gonna go with
dumb
Rick.
No.
game.
Board game.
How is it different from Jenga?
because
Yeah,
You
it's,
create
to
the
me,
board.
Now, again, I've only played it once, but
Ooh.
essentially it's dominoes, right?
It's
Yeah,
a
but
different.
you create
And then
play
you can,
field.
but it's, to me, it's like cards. Like I can just, unless there's, again, I haven't played it that much. If someone says there's a
I have
set,
played it a lot. I mean,
yeah,
it's,
I defer to you,
uses-
Drew.
It
But
uses 12s,
to me, it's like cards, though.
double 12s, and I could see an argument for both. I think I'd have to leave because I almost took dominoes. I think personally, I would leave it out of.
Can you use the
this
pieces
discussion.
to create a bunch of different games?
Yes.
Like
Yes,
Jenga.
you
Okay,
can.
There's multiple.
But
double
there's the
12
problem.
dominoes.
Jenga
Right.
only creates one game.
Puppy.
Not with that kind of attitude.
Not with that kind of attitude.
All right, Adam, I'm going to agree with the guys that have played it, even though I never have. I'm going to say no. Sorry about
No, yeah. I mean, it was one of those things that popped up in my head earlier today, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I could make an argument for it. And then after the Jenga one, I was like, I think I got it. We're gonna keep it simple though. Then I guess with the childish game night that I have, and we're going with Shoots and Ladders.
Nice.
I already started typing it.
I saw that.
I've got a lot of pensive games, so I need one that's just for me. I'm gonna go 13 Dead End Drive.
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think
never
I've played that since
heard
like
of that.
high school.
Yeah, it's like Mousetrap, it's a little like
it's Mousetrap without mice. Yeah.
But there's more to it. But yeah.
Hop on Pop. Anybody?
Do what?
Come on.
That's not my pick. That's not my pick.
Make it to me.
Wow, can we keep going? I have so many.
I mean,
good
I'm
ones.
surprised. I'm surprised no one said Warhammer yet.
We can keep going.
That doesn't count. Tabletop RPGs don't count.
Strict boards for each individual game that comes out.
Come on, you got to pick. Best available.
Guess who?
Let me skip him.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice one, Drew.
Richard,
give me Othello.
Oh, I forgot to pick that one.
Finally, Rick, you say a good game. Good
Give me
job.
Othello.
I don't know how to spell that, so I just
Othelo.
Yeah,
it's now with an A.
I think it's double.
I think it's a double L.
Yeah,
I got
it's
double. Danny, last pick potentially.
Sequence. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Love that
game.
game. I made a life-size version of that for my family to play.
Of course you did. All right, guys, we have reached 5 rounds of drafting. Do we want to do a 6th? Do we have enough board games left to do a 6th round?
I think we have enough to do 7.
Yeah, I got enough to do 8.
Yeah,
I
got
don't. I'll have to do some
I've got
research.
At least one more. Yeah, we got at least one more that I forgot
All right, let's
about.
do it. Let's do it.
Bonus round.
Danny, let's do at least one more bonus round.
It was, and I'm not sure if it's a board game technically, but you would it was like a little castle game, and you cut little pieces of plastic, and it would break apart.
Nope, not a. Well, okay.
It
I know
was a
what you're
board
talking
game.
about,
It had a
actually.
board,
I'm
yeah.
okay with it.
It was a board. I just don't remember.
Yeah,
I've been trying to
I
find
don't
the
remember
name
the name
for a
of
while.
I don't remember what it's called.
There's also a pirates version.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No
I
clue
just
what
don't
it's
know
Does
what it's
anyone
called.
remember what that name is? Or
Nope.
It's like the precursor to Angry Birds.
I was about to say Angry Birds
literally
is
was
the app.
Weapons
I
and
love that
Warriors.
game. Oh my god!
Yes.
Rick,
Warriors.
bless you.
Good pull.
Bless you.
Dude,
Great pick, Danny.
that's a great pick.
Great pick.
What a
Way to be
Those
clutch on the
Warriors.
name, Rick.
Rick, you're up.
I'm prepared to defend this if I need to, but give me Pictionary for my 6th round pick.
Originally
Yeah.
a board game. Yeah, I found out
Go
that
for it.
fact the other day. Yeah.
Mancala.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm.
I was about to say that's about to be my pick as Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take that.
I don't want you to have it, but I'll allow it.
Yeah.
All right, for our listeners, just a quick recap. We had a sidebar where we're now allowing card games that are, we'll call them one use card game. One use card game. Yes.
That's the key. Single use.
All right. Well, I'll go to a real board game, as I call it. Pictionary.
Already
Already
taken.
taken.
Already taken.
Literally
take.
like 2 picks ago.
Rick.
Yeah, I took it in my 6th round.
Oh, I ran. I'm sorry, Rick. I ran to the restroom.
You're good.
Then categories.
There you go.
All right. So I've got another one kind of like Mousetrap that was like a big kids one for me, but I think I'm going to pass over it and go with a game that's a little bit newer that I love to play. It's called Smartass. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys ever played it, but it's a really fun game.
I haven't
And
played it, but heard of it.
I'm in.
it's kind of a trivia meets dumb logic game. So it's a lot of fun. It's great for like parties and stuff.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that the bartender's probably about to kick us out or do a last call, so we probably should.
All right, guys, we are doing a guess the video game character because we had a little bit of a throwback night. So
bad at video game characters.
yeah, these are very well-known video game characters. Don't worry.
It's not Mario. I don't got it.
You'll be fine. So
Mario?
the way this works, if you haven't played this game, first clue is worth 3 points. It's a clue that's very broad, could work for a lot of characters. Second clue is a clue that's hard, but pretty much just fits the specific character. And then third clue is only fits the character and it's pretty easy. So first clue, if you guess, it's 3 points. Second clue, if you guess, it's 2 points. Third clue, if you guess, it's 1 point. You only get one guess.
Is this why you picked Clue as your first board game?
Totally why I picked Clue. So these are video game characters.
You're a character.
I know. All right. This character was inspired by Indiana Jones, Tank Girl, and James Bond. Drew.
Lara Croft.
Nice. Drew, very good. You got it, man. That's 3 points for Drew. Number 2. In the early development of this character had a human girlfriend named Madonna, despite it being an animal. Number 2. The color of this character is a key aspect of this hero, and that color represents peace, trust, and being cool. Rick?
Is it Sonic?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa.
Nice, Rick.
Good
Damn.
voice.
Character number 3. First clue. This character's first game came out in 1993. He was a pilot.
Do it for me, Travis.
Star Fox.
Wrong.
Bullshit. Go ahead. Sorry.
This character shared its game with characters such as Peppy Hare, Slippy Toad, and Falco Lombardi. Think it through, guys. Come on.
It's
What did Travis say?
Whatever is the
Rick?
actual name of the game, but it's Star Fox.
Rick? Man, you guys are struggling here. All right, clue number 3. This character is a playable character in every Super Smash Brothers installment.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure.
Adam?
Is it Falco?
No. Drew?
Captain Falcon.
No.
Oh.
What is?
All right, Travis was
I feel
on
like
the
we
right
should award
track,
Travis the points here.
but Travis didn't name the character. Drew?
Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud. You said Star Fox. Star Fox is the name of the game. This whole thing is based on character.
First of all,
Wait. First of
Yeah.
all, Drew guessed and missed. He doesn't get to go again. So that's
that's fair.
supported.
and
no one's
there
awarded
are
any points.
several times in at least the 64 version where they reference him as Star Fox.
All right. Number 4. This character was originally supposed to be an ox. Okay. Number 2. This character has appeared in over 100 games, mostly as a villain. Travis?
I'm gonna go Donkey Kong.
No.
That's fine.
Drew?
Bowser.
Bowser. Got it.
I'm okay.
Nice, Drew.
I'm okay with getting that one because
All
I
right.
wasn't right like the other time.
All right, that one kind of made me sweat a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 5. This character is highly regarded as this combat game's series' most iconic character. Remember, the first one's supposed to be broad. All right, most iconic character in this combat game series. Number 2. This character is an undead ninja. Travis.
Okay, his name in the game that most of the time he's referred to is Scorpion.
Correct.
Okay, thank
I
you for
would've-
not making me
I
come up
would've
with his
taken his
actual
other-
name.
I would have taken either.
His legal name is Jeffrey. We're looking for Jeffrey.
What's on the birth certificate?
All right. Nice, Travis. All right. This one's going to be a little bit harder. First one. This character is an American hero who fights to save the Earth from hostile armies of robots, alien invaders, and mutant pig
That was
cops.
Danny first.
Yeah, but he gave his hand
I
out.
retract. I was going to say Captain Planet, but
is
Adam, do you
not-
still want to guess? You only get
Is
one
it
guess. What?
Is it Ness?
No. All right. Hint number 2. The character's trademarks are his jetpack, Golden Desert Eagle pistol, and Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Ah, get it, Drew.
Drew?
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
Atta
The
boy.
Pig Cops, dude. The Pig
Nice.
Cops was
Yep.
a great clue. I just could not remember.
I got to say the third clue, but first appearing in 1991, this character is a blonde cigar smoking protagonist that likes to kick ass and chew bubble gum, but he's all out of gum. That was his catchphrase. Fucking
Rick
amazing.
Madison,
Amazing.
1989.
Amazing game.
His name was Rick Madison, I believe.
All right, we got two more guys. All right, this character's original game has villains designed in bright colors in order to make the game more cute. Travis?
I'm gonna go Pac-Man.
Nice, Travis. Very good.
Damn.
Get out there, Travis.
That was nice.
Yeah, very good.
Redemption.
Also would have accepted Mrs. Pac-Man.
Mrs. Pac-Man.
Hmm.
I was debating. I was like, oh, it's 50-50 shot here.
Good Trixie on us.
He's gonna get me on that one technicality.
All right, last one. This character's debut was in 1994, but it wasn't in its own game.
That's when I was born, so I'm out.
All right, number 2. This character had its own kart racing game released in 1997. Travis was first.
That was Travis.
Diddy Kong.
Nice, Travis.
Damn it.
Nice.
Fuck.
All right.
Good for you, Travis.
Pretty sure Travis won.
Nope.
Even-
Drew and I
even
are
with
tied
the-
because of technicality.
Aha, good. I have a tiebreaker.
Isn't this the last question, anyways?
That was the last question, but
That
I
was
have,
the
a,
last question.
I have a tiebreaker. Okay. All right. This character played a detective in 2019 movie.
Oh,
Travis?
Pikachu.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Dropped.
Sorry. Played a detective?
Yeah, there's a movie called Detective Pikachu. Pretty good. Ryan Reynolds.
It actually was not bad.
He's
a good movie.
Canadian.
Nice, Travis.
This actor is Canadian.
Go back, guys. I think that about wraps it up. I'm on drink like I switched to Lagavulin because I ran out of beers up here.
Nice.
Adam, thank you for joining us from Rebecca's iPad.
Thank you for having me.
For our listeners, follow us on the Twitter. Tell your friends about us so we have more listeners. I really have to like start doing YouTube stuff again, and like the shorts that I was doing, but like that takes time. But I guess it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, this is our podcast. And you're just along for the ride.